today saw a new account of what happened emerge, and we want you to hear it all so you can decide what to make of it for yourself. Now, it comes from a woman calling herself Josie, who phoned into a local radio talk show claiming to know Officer Wilson's side of the story. Now, a source with detailed knowledge of the investigation says that what she said matches Officer Wilson's story, what he has told police. Here's what she told local station KFTK.
Okay, so he said that, they were walking in the middle of the street. He rolled his window down and, said, "Come on, guys, get out of the street." They refused to and were yelling back and saying, "We're almost where we're going." And there was some cussing involved. And then he just kept rolling up and he pulled over. And I believe at that point he called for backup, but I'm not sure. But I know he pulled up ahead of them and he was watching them. And then he gets the call in that there was a strong armed robbery, and they give the description. And he's looking at them. They got something in their hands that looks like it could be what, those cigars or whatever. So he goes in reverse back to them, tries to get out of his car. They slam his door shut violently. I think he said Michael did. And then he opens his car again, tries to get out. And as he stands up, Michael just bum rushes him, just shoves him back into his car, punches him in the face. And then, of course, Darren grabs for his gun, and Michael grabs the gun. At one point, he's got the gun totally turned against his hip, and Darren, shoves it away, and the gun goes off. Well, then Michael takes off with his friend. They get to be about 35 feet away, and, Darren, of course, protocol is to pursue. So he stands up and yells, "Freeze." Michael and his friend turn around, and Michael starts taunting him, "Oh, what are you going to do about it? You're not going to shoot me." And then he said all of a sudden he just started to bum rush him. He just started coming at him full speed. And so he just started shooting, and he just kept coming. So he really thinks he was on something because he just kept coming. It was unbelievable. And then so he finally ended up, the final shot was in the forehead, and then he fell about 2-3 feet in front of the officer. So that's why the stories are going around that, he was shot execution style. I think some people saw, the shot in his head. Of course, ballistics will prove he wasn't shot in the back like the other people are saying, the quote-unquote witnesses. But that's his version of what happened.
Now, can I ask, how did you come by this information? Is this something that did you have discussions with the family? How did you come to know the details of it?
With his significant other told me. It was before it was such a huge, it was Sunday night before the riot. So, it was when they were still on Facebook, everyone was still talking, it was kind of an open discussion at that point. I, of course, had no idea it would turn into this.
Now, according to our reporting, that account squares with what Officer Wilson has told investigators. That, according to a source with detailed information about the investigation.